Okay, so first I'm going to talk a little bit about the split image type clips, and this over here, as you can see, this is the raw image, or sorry, the clip I started with. So in this clip, you can see the position is 60, top 0, 600 by 480. It can be whatever your original clip was. So now I'm going to move over here to the first version. And the reason I actually don't like this one as much is that if you look as I drag through, everything is pretty blurred. So you have all of this area on the side blurred. The whole guy's blurred. This side is blurred. So I'm not that fussy about this one. I actually like this one better, because you can see this side is nice and sharp and this edge here is nice and sharp. And really the way I've done this one, only his body and his upper body and his face are a little bit blurred, and you got the double image going. But I'll go with this one first. So here is what I did. The first thing I did was I changed the position left and top. So basically I shifted the clip. So you can shift it as much or as little as you want, but that's essentially what I did. The second clip, same thing, I shifted it the other way a little bit. So then what I did was I went into video effects. I went into chroma key, scroll down to the video level. So I dropped the video level of the lower one to about 36. I mean, and you can play with this. So it can, it just kind of, where you set it is going to determine kind of how much you see of this line. And then the other clip, I dropped it to about 62, but again, you can play with it. What you find will happen with this is that the brightness is pretty bad. So that's why I don't particularly like this one. So really here we're messing with size, position, and video level on each one of these two tracks. So this bottom track needs to be lower than the upper one if you want the upper one to show through a little bit more. So on this clip, what I did was, the first thing I did was I went to the lower clip, I went to section, I clicked on free proportions, unchecked fill screen, and I kind of adjusted into, I don't know, this kind of looks about right. It's pretty close to what I'd originally done. So you can see that we're focusing on this particular section. Then I went to video effects, chroma key, and I reduced the video level, I don't know, somewhere around 50. So now we have a slight shift. Then back to that clip. Size and position. Need to move the position off a little bit, and that starts to give you the effect of the double image. But as you can see, so you can just change this shifting to make it greater. You can do the zoom level if that's what you want, and that'll change it too. But tried to keep it so that the sizes of the images were similar, and at the same time you can adjust them for how much offset you want. But it's only going to affect the area in the area that you've sectioned. So you see the lower part here is still in focus, and this part over here is still in focus throughout the whole clip. So what we've done is we've used the video level under chroma key to change how much or how little of the lower clip we get to see. So that's pretty much it for that particular effect. Now the last one, the convex image, and this one's really hard to do unless you actually use a lens adapter, which you can get depending on what camera you have. It can be a screw-on convex lens adapter, but it'd mean you'd have to shoot the video over again. So what I did was under video effects and distortion, so we'll just kind of, sorry. Take away the fisheye and take away the lens effect. So this is what it originally looked like. So then I just kind of cranked up the lens effect to create that sort of circular image of basically stretching the images. And then I just kind of used the fisheye effect to zoom in a little bit and distort the main subject in the middle. And so you can work back and forth with this and get, you know, as much or as little of the effect as you want. And, you know, more fisheye will push the subject out and less will push it back. So it's just kind of whatever you feel like doing. And if you want this circle around it or not, it looks okay, but it's sort of a half-hearted attempt at trying to substitute for a lens adapter that should have been screwed on the front of the lens to actually shoot the effect the way you want it. Okay, hope this helps.